The world has changed, the war is over, but not as we remember it. The Nazis have taken over the planet. Freedom, liberty and expression are the casualties of our failure to push back the Axis war machine. Cities have been transformed into oppressive urban landscapes. The resistance has been all but crushed by superior numbers and advanced technology. This is the world of Wolfenstein. So has the granddaddy of 3D shooters shed its FPS roots in favour of a serious, somber tone? Of course it hasn't. Wolfenstein: The New Order is about one thing and one thing only: killing Nazis. And it's not just because there's a sadistic joy to be found in firing 2 machine guns into everything that moves. It might have something to do with this crazy old guy. When you've got a geriatric old man wielding shotguns, we're inclined to listen. In the 22 years since Wolfenstein 3D revitalized the FPS genre, the series has had its fair share of missteps, but The New Order is easily the best iteration to date, impressing with its tight narrative, slick production, and tight handling. So the Nazis have won World War II, and that isn't just a clever story hook. It's a way to get us away from storming the beaches of Normandy and battling through German-occupied France, and into some of the most ludicrous scenarios we've ever seen in a shooter. We're talking assaulting Bratvian castles in the heart of Germany, sabotaging U-boats from the inside, and generally causing chaos for the Third Reich. And MachineGames should be commended for its sterling job of infusing longtime series protagonist BJ Blazkowicz with some personality, ensuring he's not only a force to be reckoned with, but a character we can identify with. Ensuring he's not only a force to be reckoned with, but a character we can identify with. He's pissed off, he's been stuck in a comatose state for a decade, and you know what, he still cares about restoring the balance and caring about the people around him. The studio has a pedigree in making slick narrative-driven games. Many of its developers came from Starbury Studios. They're the guys responsible for the Darkness, Chronicles of Riddick games, but we never expected Wolfenstein to have such a slick and well-produced style. It's refreshing. Thankfully, the moment-to-moment gameplay is just as refreshing as well, and Wolfenstein: The New Order is in many ways a slave to its legacy, but that's okay. The New Order doesn't clash with nostalgia, it embraces it. The resulting experience is a homage to shooters of the 90s, albeit one that's infused with a suave production, insane pace, and refreshingly simple refinement of the modern FPS systems. It runs smoothly, plays well, and is surprisingly responsive. The gunplay is strong, and the fun only increases as the enemy numbers increase and your armory gets bigger. Sure, it might be a little tough to aim dual weapons initially, but once you get the hang of it, and the intuitive lean system down, you'll quickly begin to revel in the death and destruction that Wolfenstein so happily propagates. This is complemented by a thoughtful perk system that doesn't require you to earn or spend XP, instead it simply rewards you for playing how you like. Score a load of headshots, blow some dudes up with grenades, or make an attempt to utilize stealth, and the perks will begin to unlock automatically. It's a simplification of a system that's gotten way too convoluted in the era of post-modern warfare shooters. The game is also packed with plenty of secrets and Easter eggs to find. This is an element that runs through Wolfenstein's DNA, and it's great to see it make a comeback. You'll spend as much time bursting heads as you will exploring every inch of every area looking for weapon upgrades, things like Enigma codes and assorted collectibles to keep you coming back for more. And if you ever feel like you need a break from wanton destruction, almost every chapter includes sections for you to try your hand at stealth. But another way Wolfenstein successfully empowers you, as you skulk through open-plan buildings and courtyards, picking Nazi foes off with silent handgun shots, throwing knives, and gruesome melee takedowns. You truly feel like an unstoppable weapon of mass destruction. To be honest, if you set your heart on utilizing stealth and play it properly, Wolfenstein has a tendency to become tenser than Square Enix's Thief reboot. Truth be told, some of the most fun we've had in Wolfenstein came from our stealth attempts going awry and fighting our way out of these impossible situations that we'd gotten ourselves into. Playing Wolfenstein: The New Order felt like a trip down FPS memory lane. The way it mixes old school shooter sensibilities with modern production, and engaging story and intense action is just short of brilliant. You see, MachineGames has let itself down with frustrating boss battles and irritating vehicle sections, though that might be a result of the aging id Tech 5 engine more so than anything else. Still, MachineGames has unleashed a stupidly fun and wildly addictive shooter that finds fun in the simplicity of the genre. This isn't going to change the face of video gaming, but it will make you smile. There's nothing wrong with that. Wolfenstein: The New Order on Xbox One, you get an 8 out of 10, and you can read the full written review at www.xb1.co.uk.